I don't have one. Whatever happens. Like I said, just an exciting game for me and my family. So
Would you be upset if Al Murdoch didn't yell J.T. Miller? If you...
we're just trying to worry about the game.
Hey, JT, it's a simple question, but I don't know if it's a simple answer. You gave your heart and soul to this organization. Fans loved you here. What was it like coming back here, being back in this building?
Yeah, like a lot of good memories here. Some of my best friends still play on the other side. The way that the city treated myself and my family, it's something we'll never forget. Like I said, this building in particular, and a couple games, a couple playoff series was memories that we'll definitely remember. So definitely a special place.
Is it more than just another game?
Well, we have a lot to worry about on our end here, so we're just trying to focus on that. I'm trying my best to. Obviously, we need to get things going as a group here for the Rangers, and whatever happens outside of that, it's out of my control.
Is there any lingering?
How'd you approach getting through your day off yesterday, just sort of being in the city?
I just try to see as many people as I could. My wife and my two daughters came, so they're seeing friends from school and stuff, and her old hockey teammates and stuff like that. So had some friends outside the team, and then just try to see as many of the guys as I could, and got to bed early. It's a long day.
Have you been back since you got traded?
No, that was the first time. Yeah, so it was definitely brought back a lot of feelings when we landed at the airport for sure.
I know you faced this team already once as a Ranger, but what will it be like to do it in this building?
Yeah, it's going to be emotional for me, no doubt. Just trying to worry about our task at hand for the Rangers. I know that emotion's going to be there. I'm just going to try to use it to the best of my ability as I can. Try to stay focused.
What's that task at hand?
We need to get a win. We need to play a complete 60-minute game for the Rangers, and that's what we're worried about. And like I said, I understand there's going to be some emotion tonight, but my focus right now is making sure we play the right way as a team and have a good start.
JT, is there any disappointment in the way it ended when you left? Would you have liked it to end a different way?
And everything happens. You can't go back and change anything. Obviously, it's ugly sometimes at the end, but I think for the majority of the time I was here, it's been all positive. It's been a lot of good things, and I'm not going to sit here and dwell over the way it ended. I didn't expect that to be pretty, and it wasn't. But definitely still a lot of friendship and a lot of good memories and a lot of good things that came from that experience. So I'm happy.
Did you think you'd be coming back as a captain?
No, not really, no. I wasn't thinking about it at all. Like I said, I've said that I feel super fortunate at how it worked out, and something I'm taking a lot of pride in, and a lot of lessons learned here over the years of being here. And but I'm just being myself, trying to be myself every day and bring what I can on and off the ice.
I know that you always talked about your emotions and the battle to channel those and be positive with them. Has that become even more important as a captain of the team?
Well, it's just something I think I've embraced. I understand. There's a lot of ups and downs while I was here too. It wasn't like it was smooth sailing the whole time. I embrace who I am as a human. I like who I am as a person and a player, and emotion comes with that. Obviously, it's not going to be pretty all the time, but that's just something we got to deal with. And like I said, now I understand that there's a little extra weight for me to make sure that I'm dialing it in on a daily basis and making sure it's a high priority for me, and that's what I've done so far.
When it ended, were you painted fairly?
I really don't look into how I was painted. I'm worried about myself and my family. At the end of the day, and where I thought, where we thought was going to be the right place for me. That's all I care about is my family. And at the end of the day, it was the best for both sides. We moved on. We're so far past that. Like I said, we're worried about the task at hand today.
Do something to improve here tonight?
No, honestly, no. I'm sure to a lot of other people maybe, but for me, I'm just trying to. I've liked a lot about my game so far this season. We're having a hard time putting pucks in the net as a group right now, but the goal is to not deviate from most of the good that we've done so far, and we need a good first period today as a team, and it's really all we're worried about.
JT, I'm sure you've seen video tributes that have done for guys that you played alongside or been in buildings. It's going to happen for you probably tonight. You going to take that in, and is it going to be tough?
Yeah, no doubt, especially with my family here. I'm trying to stay so focused right now, but I understand there's going to be some distractions. I'm trying my best to put this all towards the right thing, and that's like I keep going back to. But to have my family in the building, it's going to mean a lot. And like I said, I've never said a bad thing about Vancouver when I left. I loved it here. It was like home away from home, and the way they've treated myself and my family is something we'll always cherish, and is the reason the whole family came back. So it's been a nice couple days.
How excited are you not to see Quinn tonight?
Yeah, it's great. I told him I'd rather see him yesterday than today, so it's perfect. I didn't even know he wasn't playing. It kind of sucks. I like playing against him. He's obviously you get a chance, but it's definitely going to help our chances with him not on the ice. So, I obviously hope he gets back soon, but not too soon.
You'll play against PD tonight, probably. They may hard match him against you. What'll that matchup be like?
I mean, it's going to be like all the rest of them. You know, they have a really good line. And I know that they've been putting some pucks in the net, so nothing changes for me. We have a job to do against them. I'm sure it's the same conversation. We don't check and play the right way, it's going to be easier on the other line. So just like any other game.